Good morning, guys, and welcome to Life Lived. It's been a few weeks since I have made much of a video. I've recorded little tidbits here and there, and so in this video we're gonna make a couple of flashbacks. For example, a couple of weeks ago it snowed, and so I got a little bit of video of that. What is that? It is snowing.
They're huge. I haven't caught one in my... it's
In your eye? It's cold. It's ice, guys.
It's not landing in my hand.
Well, just came out to start the truck to get it warmed up, and it's all covered in snow. It's not supposed to snow in Arizona. What's going on? Actually, it does snow here every couple of years, is what they say. So there's actually some time that it'll snow and stick for a couple of days from what I've heard. It's not supposed to stick around today. It's just supposed to snow for a couple hours this morning. Probably all be melted off by this afternoon. A little bit of snow falling still. Taking, well, you can't see. That's Niley right there, even though you can't see her. Dropping her off at school because she has a 0 hour, and then on my way to work in the snow. I don't think we'll be flying this morning. It's a winter wonderland.
Good morning. I need to take my kids to school because I don't think I will let Alice to driving here.
It snowed in the car.
Oh my goodness, you get snow in my seat.
I did? Don't stop. So pretty.
Although I don't think you can really see anything.
Oh, man.
I'm scared to open the window. Everything fall out.
We'll fall inside the car.
Look at the kids that are playing right there.
Oh! It looks like so much better.
See? That is the beauty of the kids that do homeschool. They can get up and play instead of get ready for going to school.
Yeah. We're boring.
So the snow is already starting to melt off around here, and it's only about 9 o'clock in the morning. Still pretty cold, and lots of snow up in the hills. And Mount Graham is still pretty covered in clouds. It's still snowing down there. So we're at Dairy Queen in the drive-thru, and the truck in front of us has a truckload of snow.
They asking me for a bucket of flavor?
Yeah, maybe that's how they make their ices or something. I don't know. Truckload of snow. I wonder how much a truckload of snow costs in Arizona. Now there's snow up on the mountain, so I'm sure they drove up and gonna come and throw snowballs at their little brothers or something. So in some of the last videos I did a couple of months ago, I started to talk about how I felt like I was getting pretty boring just because we were doing the same things over and over and over. And I think that was because I was trying to make a video every week, kind of trying to force a video, and it just wasn't happening. It didn't feel very natural. And so I decided to take some time off till it felt more natural again. Unfortunately, in that time I got out of the habit of videoing things. And there's been times when I have done projects or have done things that once I'm done, Letty says, "Hey, did you record anything?" I said, "No, I forgot." So I'm gonna give you a little tour and show you what we've done over the last few weeks. One thing I did was split my chin open. As you can see, actually Atlas did that for me. The other day I got home from work and he got really excited and jumped up and caught my chin with the top of his big hard head and split me open pretty good. And so here we go. So we did show you that we bought the side-by-side several weeks ago, but last week I bought a tractor. This is a 25 horsepower little tractor. I got the loader, got the PTO. We have no room to put anything. We're running out of space in our garage. We were already out of our space in our garage before we got the tractor. So it's also got the box blade that is used for leveling. And I bought the rotary tiller for preparing the garden. And eventually we want to put some hay in. So I bought the tractor. That's going to be nice and help out with a lot of projects. So Letty has already videoed some of this. And I don't know exactly where things are going to go in the video in what order. But we made a little purchase yesterday. Well, actually a very large purchase yesterday. I bought a tractor. Yep, I bought a tractor. I'm now the proud owner of a tractor. So my first project this morning is going to be to work the garden plot a little bit and see if I can till in some of Fajitas manure and get it ready. It's early February, so we'll be planting here in the next 6 weeks or so. So I'm going to see if I can get this garden plot set up and ready to go. So I bought a John Deere 3025E. It's got the bucket, I bought the box blade, and I got the tiller over there. So let's see what we can do with it.
Yes, kind of.
Coco's four-wheeler is broken, so I need to fix that. We dug some holes out here. We have dug 10 holes. You can see the mounds of dirt. There are holes all the way along the west side of our property. Here in the next couple weeks, we're going to have some pecan trees delivered. And so we've got the holes ready for that. We decided to put trees over here so that in the afternoon, so this is west, as the sun sets that way, we get some shade over here. Additionally, when they grow up, they will probably act as a windbreak because since the land is so open, it gets pretty windy out here. And on top of that, they'll give us some pecans. So all of that will probably happen in 10 years, but got to start somewhere, right? So one thing I need to do is we got water over there. I need to run water along here through all these holes where the trees are going to be so that we can get those baby trees watered. So that's coming in the next couple weeks. So it is still a little early. It's early to mid-February. So it's a little bit too early to plant still. We still have quite a bit of risk of freeze. So I started getting the garden ready though. I used that new rotary tiller on my tractor to till in a bunch of Fajitas manure. And now I'll let it sit. We ended up with more garden rows than we had last year. So our drip tape for the irrigation is not lined up correctly. So I do need to fix that. A couple of them are lined up pretty well, but like right here, we got a gap. So I'm gonna end up having to move some of these valves and so that all of our rows get watered. Since we don't have a garden in right now, we've been letting our chickens out every day. That way they can just eat bugs and seeds and whatever they find. And they started laying eggs again a couple weeks ago. They stop when there's not enough daylight. So they stopped probably late November, early December, and they started back up again a couple weeks ago. So it's nice to get those fresh eggs again. Fajitas is getting big. She is on a countdown. She has an appointment to go to the butcher on April 5th. So she's got just a couple months to keep getting fat, and then she's going to be getting us fat, right? Right? We're going to also add another pen to this, so there's going to be 2. And the kids would like to raise a steer to sell at the livestock auction at the fair in the fall. A lot of the kids around here do that, and so we're going to give it a shot. So hopefully within a couple weeks, we'll be getting another cow. So the difference between a steer and a cow is a steer is a male cow that has been neutered. So when they're young, they basically they do a little procedure on them so that they can't pass on their genes, and that's what makes it a steer. And actually, just so you know, a heifer is a female cow that has never had a baby, basically. It's never been weaned off of a baby. So this is a heifer, actually, not a cow yet. And she will never be a cow. A bull, of course, has all of its plumbing intact. So that's the difference between a steer, a bull, a cow, and a heifer. So when the kids, if they end up raising a steer to take to the fair, they actually have to take the steer for a walk. When they present it at the fair, at the show, they have to be able to walk it on a harness. So if they do get a steer, which is the plan, they will have to take their cow for a walk every day so that it's used to walking on a harness. Hey, what's up, buddy? I also put some eggs on the incubator. I didn't have an incubator, and a couple weeks ago I decided to try to make one. And so I had a container with eggs with a heating pad underneath it, thermometers coming out of it and things like that. And then I thought, you know, there's a lot of people that have chickens around here. Surely somebody has an incubator they're not using. So we put some feelers out, and sure enough, a friend had an incubator that they were willing to let us borrow. So I put 14 eggs in there on February 1st. Today is the 8th, so it's been a week. Chicken eggs have to incubate for 21 days, so we should have about 2 weeks left on them. We'll see how we do. This incubator is pretty cool. It has a thermostat. It keeps the temperature right where it's supposed to be at 99.5 degrees. You put water in it, so it keeps the humidity up, and it even has a rotator, so it automatically rotates the eggs. You really don't have to do much other than add some water every few days to make sure the humidity stays high enough. So a couple weeks, we'll probably get some chicks. We'll probably get a bunch of roosters. That's just kind of the luck we have, we assume. So if anybody wants a rooster, let me know. All right, got my drip tape all set up on each of the rows. Had a few leaks, so I had to patch them just with some Gorilla tape. And then I got my drip line run all the way down to the very end, so I'll be able to get water to all my new trees. So I came out for a run. I just left the house. That's our neighbors. Our house is on the other side. And there's half a dozen javelina out there in the field. See them? Javelina are kind of nasty little critters. I think they're rodents. They look like pigs. Never seen them out right here. I've seen tracks of them out right here, but never actually seen them out here. See if we can walk over here, see how close we can get. They're already starting to move. Atlas has not seen them yet. He's so blind. Well, he's probably not blind. He isn't looking for them. See the babies behind that mama? Atlas, go get them. Go get it. Go get it. You had enough? Huh? You don't want to chase it around some more? Go get it. All right, guys, I think I'm going to put the finishing touches on this video and get it sent out here in the next couple hours. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Hopefully you've enjoyed all the randomness that we've done over the last few weeks. And hopefully we'll be able to make videos a little bit more often than we have over the last couple months. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.